Hey guys, welcome back. This is going to be my first week of going over what I've been doing so far in my trading. Now, right off the bat, I'm going to say I didn't take any trades last week, but I will explain in this video what I was looking for and the setups I was potentially going to take but didn't, and also the reasons why I think they never really came into actually happening. So we'll straight away just move straight over to looking at Forex Factory. Now, if you don't know what this website is, it is simply a website you can get up to date with all the currency news and knowing when it's going to come out. So a lot of you may know, if you do trade, that there was a crazy amount of news last week, not only for the US dollar, but many other currencies as well. Pretty much every single day, apart from the Monday, had major news with NFP on Friday. We had bank ranks for the pound, even though it doesn't actually affect EU necessarily. It does a tiny bit because it affects the value of the US dollar. But we also had PMI later on in the evening as well. Then you had fund rates on Wednesday, and then job openings on the Tuesday. So the amount of news that's been happening this week has made it quite hard to even jump into the market, essentially. Let's go over to TradingView here. And I'm going to tell you the setups I was looking for and also what I'm expecting to happen next week as well. Pre-warning here, I will not be uploading on the following Sunday as I'm going away to go visit my family for my birthday. So the next Sunday, I'm sorry, I'll just miss an upload. There won't be a video for that. On the Wednesday, there'll be a video, and on the following Wednesday, there'll be another video also. So back to the charts here. So the trade I was initially hoping for on the bigger picture, I'm not going to draw it out, but I'm expecting EU to give a correction to this impulse here. So this is my impulse here to here, and I want to see a corrective structure from this area. Now, it is technically already completed. I'll draw the structure. It has already been completed as this has came down and broken this previous low. So from now on, technically, you should be looking for longs. However, this can then go into the future and make a bigger structure for then more downside before we get another actual move to the upside. But that is more longer term. But currently, my main vision is looking for buys. Okay. So regarding that, if we zoom in a little bit, we had this impulse here. This is the impulse. So I would fib this. And if you know about my strategy, I like to play off the 71 fib level. It came very close to the 61. And then here was when NFP came out on the Friday. The week was actually quite quiet, basically all week. Even though there was quite a bit of news, it was all waiting for NFP, right? Because NFP is like the big news, right? So I was all waiting for NFP to happen. Corrective structures in We Trade Waves always have to be at least 3 waves, okay? So you have to at least get push, correction, push. So that would be a 3. Sorry about that. That would be your 3-wave correction. Okay. So it has to be 3 waves. So currently, this to me is only 1 wave. So this is the impulse, and the corrective structure, you'd want to get 1, 2, 3 for the following impulse, right? But this has been very impulsive, as you can tell by the amount of time it took to move up. So I wouldn't really want to get in this market here, okay? Potentially, I was looking for a shorter term trade, which would be a short from here to look for 1 more wave down. But that would have to come in as if it came up like this and corrected for me to then short it from the 71 fib. 71 fibs here, actually. Sorry about that. 71 fib. And then my stop loss will be above this top, okay? And I'll be shorting it and breaking this low, and then be looking for buys again. However, that hasn't happened. So NFP's pushed this incredibly high. It even tapped very close to the 885 fib level, and it's reacting off the 78.6 at the moment. The market is closed, so we'll see what happens when it opens on the Monday. The reason I do not want to short this right now is because in We Trade Waves, we are aware that corrective structures can break tops and bottoms. Okay, so even though this is a correction, for example, this 3-wave could be down like that, this second impulse in the middle can break tops and bottoms. So it could do something like this. So it could come down like this, break this top, then come down again before actually going up. And usually that is to take out buyers and sellers and grab liquidity at these areas. And because it's come out so impulsively, I won't really want to sell it. So I'm going to see if this breaks the top here on Monday morning, and then we get lots of sellers in the market. This could not even break this level if it wanted to. It could make something like so, and then actually give us another impulse up. But that will not be my trade if it does that, obviously. What I'll be looking for is it to come down to the 71 fib, which I'll draw this out quickly. So I'll be looking for something like this to happen. 71 fib down here. And then I'll be entering long from this level, stop loss below the previous impulse. And then my take profit would be the negative 272 and negative 618 for my take profits. I will also be looking to add to the position. So this will be a bigger time frame one. And then on a lower degree on the 1 hour, I'll be looking for a break of structure here and a corrective structure for me to go long on. I know this video is going to be quite short and I apologize for that, but the market last week was quite hard to trade regarding how much news there was, and I simply didn't get what I was looking for. But I want to take a moment and think about how patience is very important. You know, I got my new trading plan I'm going to do. I'm going to be testing it on the IC Markets demo account, but I need to be patient with my setups. This didn't line up with my plan, so I just stayed out the market, and as simple as that. There were actually some corrections on the lower time frame on the 1 hour that I saw, like this one, for example. But the issue here is that this is not in line with my plan. This counts to the 38 fib, not really wanting to take that short. And this one counts to the 66.8 fib, which I'll draw like so. This came here, this impulse from here, 618 fib. And the reason I'm fibbing it from here and not here, you'll know that if you're in the community and you understand how We Trade Waves works. So the actual last impulse is from here, coming down, reacting off the 618 instead of here, because this previous structure that I drew is this corrective structure. Okay. The reason for that is you get sharp impulse, slow correction, sharp impulse, drop. Okay. That is the reason. So this reacted of 618, I do not trade that. If it came to the 71, I potentially would, but this could also be the last wave of this trend. So I want to stay away from that anyway, because you have 1, 2, 3, 4, and you don't really want to trade that fifth wave down, because sometimes it can be the end of it and it can just break this and then reverse straight up. And it actually did make another one. It actually gave 7 waves down here. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 waves down. And that's completely fine, because you never know how long a wave is actually going to take to end. But around the 5th wave, you sort of want to stay out of it and wait, because a lot of waves end on the 5th wave. Okay, so you need to be careful of that when trading. The only other potential trade I might want to take on the lower degree would be looking for buys off this actual impulse. So the impulse starts from here, so I'd fib this, and I'd want to see a lower degree corrective structure coming down here nice and slowly to actually get in at the 71 fib level to then ride this up. As it has broke lots of layers of structure here, so it's broken 1, 2, even 3 different areas of structure, giving me good confirmation the buyers are in the market. Let me know in the comments, guys, if you took any trades last week and if there were winners and losers, and what your view on EU is actually following this week. I don't know if anyone really trades it as much as me, but regardless, let me know what you're trading. I always love to hear it and love to read the comments and respond to them. If you like the video, like it. If you dislike it, dislike it. And subscribe if you're new. And I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.